Now that venues are coming back to in-person play, and we may have a lot of returning players coming back to the scene, I think it's time that we do a review and preview of the Heroclix 5-figure boosters releasing in 2021, as well as highlight some of the characters players should be prepared to face. In January, February, and April, we saw the release of the Marvel X-Men House of X, the Marvel Fantastic Four Future Foundation, and the DC Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary sets. Still on the docket to be released this year are the Marvel X-Men Rise and Fall set, the Marvel Avengers Fantastic Four Empyre set, and the Marvel Avengers War of the Realms set. At this time, there have been multiple shipping delays around the world, so expect some of these future sets to be delayed. Case in point, the X-Men House of X set was due to come out in October 2020, but was pushed into January 2021 due to the pandemic and its effects on worldwide shipping. Also, the X-Men Rise and Fall set was scheduled for July 2021, but shuffled back into August 2021. I expect Empyre and War of the Realms to have similar delays. In January, Wizkids introduced us to larger scopes, allowing more expressive designs with improved detail and paint jobs. House of X was the first set with these new sizes, and many players can easily see the size discrepancies when mixing their 2021 figures with previous figures. House of X weighs in at 72 figures total, including 6 chase figures. In addition, there are 4 primes, 1 in common, uncommon, rare, and super rare rarity slots. House of X brought team-up cards to the Marvel Universe scene, which were first found in the DC Justice League Unlimited set. If you are lucky to pull a team-up card, please look for clarifications on the Wizkids rules forum, as some of the cards have received errata. House of X also introduced the Krakoan Revival trait. It gives certain X-Men figures the ability to revive a friendly KO'd figure, but awards your opponents additional points and a generated figure. Look out for the Krakoan Revival cards found in boosters containing figures with the Krakoan Revival trait. In case you are returning to the game after a hiatus, characters that created some buzz and that I would suggest reviewing when you get an opportunity include the Common Prime Bishop, Super Rare Maggot, Super Rare Prime Apocalypse, Chase Old Man Phoenix, and Chase Apocalypse. The Marvel Fantastic Four Future Foundation set has 69 figures in total, including 8 Doctor Doom chases, as well as an additional 4 Prime figures, 10 objects, and 8 legacy cards. Speaking of Doctor Doom, the chases in this set are 8 different versions of Doctor Doom, and the Many Faces of Doom trait that they all share allows them to switch to another version at the beginning of the game. Once you see what these chase characters bring to the table, you may want to pick up multiple of these figures. The Future Foundation set really upped the game and included many different new mechanics and features. This set is the first to include the Captain, Allies, and Sidekicks mechanics. While Sidekicks have a very basic power set, friendly captains on the team give them additional powers and abilities not found on the Sidekicks card. Friendly allies give bonuses to attack for all captains and sidekicks against certain keywords. Mission points allow alternative win conditions, so only a handful of characters from the set have them. Mission points accumulate regardless of which character generated them, so be on the lookout for future characters that generate mission points, because there may well be a winning combination if you have the correct ones. Legacy cards allow players to bring back some of their favorite characters from previous sets, ranging all the way back to the dawn of Heroclix. Fantastic Four characters from the 2012 Galactic Guardians set can now be played in modern games using new and improved powers, abilities, and/or point costs. Special objects have returned with the Ultimate Nullifier, Silver Surfer's Cosmic Surfboard, and Doctor Doom's Time Platform. Noteworthy figures you should investigate are the Rare Molecule Man, Super Rare High Evolutionary, and all of the Chase Doctor Doom characters. Then the earth shifted, the ground shook, and many Heroclix players cried aloud. The Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary set brought about significant rules changes, making Heroclix more accessible to new and returning players. A new core rulebook, a revised powers and abilities card, and a new comprehensive rulebook are required reading if you want to play in this new Heroclix world, where pushing damage is a thing of the past, and new standard power combinations help usher in a new future. The 80th Anniversary set has 74 figures total, as well as an additional 4 primes, 7 legacy cards, 5 special objects, and 7 lantern constructs. You'll also notice that the common prime slot has been replaced with 2 primes in the uncommon slot. The 12 chases include 6 characters from the Secret 6 and 6 Green Lantern universe characters. While the Captains, Allies, and Sidekicks was just introduced in the previous Marvel set, this set brought it to the DC Heroclix scene and took it above and beyond by making Sidekicks generic figures who could also be generated by leaderships. Mission points, legacy cards, and the shifting focus mechanic were brought back into the fold and reintroduced under the new rules. Almost every Wonder Woman character can start the game with her lasso, bracelets, armor, or sword special object equipment attached, and the shifting focus Wonder Woman alongside these objects can really bring the pain. Noteworthy figures include the rare Prime Giganta, the shifting focus Wonder Woman as a set, as well as the Wonder Woman equipment, the super rare Flash, super rare Felix Faust, and the Secret 6 chase figures, including Scarab, Sky Tyrant, and the Commissioner. If you are a DC Green Lantern universe fan, you should really look into the Lantern Constructs and the Chase Guy Gardner. X-Men Rise and Fall should be releasing shortly after this video is released. This set has 71 figures, including the Ultra Chase Deadpool, but they announce it as only 70 figures plus a hidden surprise. It also has the 4 primes as usual, but you'll notice that 2 primes are now rare and 2 primes are now super rare. This may change our usual collation, while Wizkids looks to balance the 8 chases and 2 super rare primes within the bricks. Alongside the returning Ultra Chase, we will see the Krakoan Revival mechanic as well as legacy cards returning. New mechanics being introduced include the Rally mechanic, which gives special powers and abilities depending upon previously rolled dice, in this case only opposing characters' dice. And the Salvage mechanic, which lets characters store a die on their card. When they attack, they may be able to increase some of their combat values. The characters creating the most buzz and consternation include the Uncommon Professor X, Uncommon Magneto, Super Rare Blackheart, Super Rare Prime Mimic, and the Super Rare Prime Emperor Gladiator. You may also want to check out the Chase Weapon Hex, as she may be difficult to take down if you are not prepared. The Marvel Avengers Fantastic Four Empyre set coming in September has 72 figures, including 11 chases. There are also the additional 4 primes in the set being distributed in the rare and super rare slots. As I alluded to for the Rise and Fall set, this change in rarity of the primes may imbalance the brick and case distribution with respect to the chase and prime slots. The set continues to use the Rally mechanic, which may or may not be limited to opposing characters' roles, as well as legacy cards. It will also introduce the Recruiter and follow-up mechanics. The Recruiter mechanic lets you call in a character from the sideline with a keyword a previously KO'd figure has. The follow-up mechanic hasn't been revealed yet. We then move into the final set for the year, the Marvel Avengers War of the Realms. So far, we only know of the figure distribution, as well as the distribution of the primes. We have a few sculpts shown, and we have some info on what mechanics to expect in the set. The Recruiter, Rally, Mission Points, Shifting Focus, and Legacy cards are sure to be coming back in that set. These 6 sets constitute the 5-figure booster sets coming to Heroclix in 2021. While there may be delays due to worldwide shipping concerns, we should be getting our hands on these sets in the next few months. For those wondering about the distribution and what to expect, here is the overview of what the rarity distribution is supposed to be like for all 6 sets at a glance. You'll see the shifting of the prime figures towards the higher rarity and what looks like a reduction in overall figures.